It's a great day. Chick-fil-A, my name is JJ. How can I serve you?
I'm gonna serve myself, thank you.
Here we go. Excuse me, please get back in the car. You can't. Excuse me, you can't do that. Get
Grab the
back in your
sauces.
car. It's not my pleasure. Hey, some guys out here.
Get in.
He's out of his car.
Dude, go.
Nice.
Dude, go.
The Apostle Paul says, get all of the yeast out. And so this bread has no yeast. It was on the table when Jesus met with his disciples. Three pieces of matzah, bread of affliction.
Prank calling my buddy Nate.
Hey, what's up, Zach?
Hey, dude, water fight?
Maybe later, dude.
Or right now?
Dude, Zach, seriously, stop!
Dude, that's for getting you back last Friday. You told... No! He fried my laptop! What's up, YouTube? I hope you guys enjoyed that magical prank video. Thought it was a fun way to ring in summer. Let me know if you guys are still in school, or you've graduated, or you're still stuck in school. Comment down below. And let me know also in that comment what the most exciting thing you're gonna be doing this summer. I'll respond to the first 100 down there. But I just posted on Twitter, ask me your questions. I'm gonna answer the first 5, no matter how crazy they are. Question number 1. Jane asks, how do you get your ideas? My ideas come kind of randomly. There's not a secret formula. There is a pattern though. I get my best ideas weirdly in the shower. It sounds so weird. And driving to work. If there's no traffic and I'm just driving, I get into like this weird trance. Has anyone else driven somewhere and you've gotten there? It's super scary. You've gotten there and all of a sudden you're like, I don't remember the last 2 minutes of driving. It's the weirdest thing, but that's like somehow I zone out and all of a sudden I have a video idea, but then I'm like, how did I get here? It sounds dangerous. Maybe I have a problem. I maybe need to get that looked at. Question number 2, what or who is your inspiration for magic and YouTube? My grandfather was actually a big inspiration in all my magic. I started learning practical magic when I was in middle school. For me, magic was a really cool thing because I was a shy kid. I'm still actually a really shy person. I'm an introvert. It's hard for me to actually make conversation with people. And so magic, especially when I was growing up, was a cool kind of conversational piece, and learning magic as a kid really gave me confidence to walk into a room and, you know, in that awkward moment if I don't want to like start a conversation, I'd be like, hey, you want to see a magic trick? Pull out a deck of cards and all of a sudden you're making a friend too, and a crowd slowly gathers and it kind of gives you this boost of confidence as a kid. So that's why I'm a big supporter for learning magic, and it's also very, very difficult. And so my grandfather, to answer your question, was the one that got me in. We'd travel all around the Northwest. He'd take me to convention centers where there was magic communities and performers, and then they were telling the secrets and training. So it's a fun community if you get down the rabbit trail in the magician world. Question number 3. I'd ask you a generic question like something about magic, but instead I'll ask, what's the funniest way you've been injured? I totally know the answer actually. I think I was about 11 years old. We moved out to the country. I had lived in the city. I grew up in Portland, Oregon. We moved out to the country. Within the first day of moving there, I was exploring the backyard, which was a giant forest. So it was about 10 acres of farmland, and then behind that was a forest. Growing up, I always wanted a zip line. My dad and I had planned to make a zip line and we never got around to it. So I was like, you know what, I'm gonna grab some rope. I found some sort of wheel that kind of acted as that top little thing to get you across the zip line. So I built a zip line across this gully, and in the backyard, the forest went like that. I ran the line of rope from one tree on one side of the gully to the other, and I decided to make a harness for myself. So I just tied the rope around my waist and my crotch, and I went for it, and I ended up getting stuck because it wasn't downhill enough. The rope was just kind of even. I was 11, so I should have known that, but I got stuck in the middle. I'm just hanging there, but I'm screaming because my crotch hurt really bad. Totally lost all feeling below the waist. I was dangling there for like 30 minutes until my sisters finally came over and like cut the rope. But I was convinced because of that experience I might never be able to have kids, which isn't true because my wife and I are having a baby. It feels like a lot of YouTubers are having babies right now. Question number 4, when and how did you start your magic video? I've been on YouTube for about 9 or 10 years up to this point. When Vine came out several years ago, it was interesting because it kind of forced me to, for the 7 seconds, to tell like a quick trick. And I kind of went back to my roots from middle school and junior high learning magic, pairing that with the film that I know now. What I always felt like magic was missing was the story element. You'd see a handkerchief, a white handkerchief turned to doves. It's really cool, don't get me wrong, but I never understood the story connection. Like, why would you in your life need to throw a white handkerchief and actually get doves? So for me, Vine kind of challenged me in this weird way to like add a story to the magic and the tricks. And that's been the fun of it ever since. Did you ever find the owner of the credit card ID and cell phone? Yes, so a couple videos ago in a vlog, I went to San Francisco, I dove down with my buddy Aaron underneath the Golden Gate Bridge and we searched for some treasure and we found actually some cell phones and some other items. You can watch that video. I'll post a link down in the description. But we found this gal's cell phone and it had a wallet and some personal credit cards. So I asked you guys for help if you knew this girl and I got like 1,000 responses. So I'm still going through those. Most of them are all completely fake. Thank you very much. Okay, answering a few random questions and then we're gonna call it. Favorite breed of dog? My favorite breed of dog is a boxer. And actually, it's really sad. My childhood dog that I grew up most of my life with just passed away last weekend. So it was really sad. We were on FaceTime together with my family and we watched him pass. He had a heart attack. He was 10 or 11 years old, so he was ready, and boxers kind of die at around that age. It's been a sad week. There's something about a childhood dog that is, it's like losing a friend in like a really weird way. You grow up with them. Favorite Otter Pop flavor? Green. Every time I see a green one, I'm like, give that to me. Do you like sandwiches? Yes, and you know what sandwiches I've been eating lately that I really enjoy? The Panera ones. I hadn't had them a lot before, but they have this ham and Swiss one. What was your job when you were younger? I used to work at county fairs and farmers markets popping kettle corn. I was actually the one to pour the kernels and actually learn the recipes of this Miss Hannah's kettle corn. It's amazing stuff. If you ever go to Portland, Oregon, they still have a shop up in Bridgeport Village, I believe, but it's incredible. And I still order it online actually. So that was my first job. It was fun and I popped kettle corn and I can still whip up some really good kettle corn here at home. So thank you, Miss Hannah's, for my first job and employing me and believing in me. Look where I am now on YouTube. Are you actually good at Fortnite? No, I'm terrible, but I play, it's fun. Are you in a relationship? Yes. I'm married. So a lot of people were asking me to do Nerf battles. Yes, we're trying to do some fun Nerf battles, and if you have any ideas for who we should invite, like other YouTubers, and kind of challenge them to a battle, let me know down in the comments as well. I'd love to reach out to them and see if we can get them over to the studio for a fun battle. Anyways, I'm gonna run, go get some barbecue, but I hope you have a great weekend. Did any of you wake up this morning and forget that it was Father's Day? No, it's Father's Day. No! Not me. Nope. I never forget those kind of holidays. That's like, I mark them on the calendar. Oh, I got my dad a tie last year. Even though I had a couple minor hiccups finding my dad the perfect Father's Day gift, I eventually remembered that he loves fishing, and since I didn't have enough time to go to the store and buy it and pick it up, I ended up grabbing it online, so I'm good. I think it's great to get our dads cool gifts and gadgets for Father's Day, but more importantly, I think we should spend quality time with our dads. You know, tell your dad with words or writing a card how much he means to you and thank him for everything he's done for you. Hey Dad.
How are you?
Good, how are you? Happy Father's Day. I just wanted to say I love you and I got you something. I got you a fishing rod here.
Oh wow.
So we can go fishing.
Yeah, well, where are we gonna use that? Is this a joke?
Wait, really? You're not gonna take my gift?
It's okay, thank you.
Thanks for raising us so well and all the work you did bringing home the bacon too.
Yeah, you guys, it's a lot of fun.
All right, so I've got my own shout out for all the dads out there. Let me get this on. Is this thing on? So I super appreciate you guys for raising families. I know it's a ton of hard work. It's behind the scenes work, but you guys rock. Stick with it. I love you. And I have my own dad related announcement. Are you guys ready for it? My wife and I are having a baby in 3 weeks. Boom, Papa Zach out.
See if you guys could guess what this is. So if we were to turn this around, it'll reveal itself to be...
I love that one. What's up everybody? So I've got a really fun series of illusions to show you today. I want you to be able to guess what they are as we go along. These are called cylindrical anamorphosis, and this is my 3D artist on the team, Kijan.
Hi.
And we've got some fun stuff to show them. So to give you an example to demonstrate what the cylindrical morphosis is kind of doing, so this mirror texture here, which we'll show you what that is in a second, when we place the image down here, all funky, you can put this down right about there. So you're making a mirror reflection
Yes.
and then also distorting it out like
Yes.
that. And that gives you the little demo of what's going on when you're looking at these 3D prints, which are pretty mind-tripping. So let's get into it. So we're gonna start off with a relatively easy one. I want you to guess what this is. Here's the shape here. This is what they're gonna see. Now I want you to keep note of what you get right and what you get wrong and write it down in the comments if you get these right. So you may have already guessed what this is. Let's see if you were correct. So if you put this object in here,
Right?
then you get the little rubber ducky.
Rubber ducky. Yeah.
That's so cool. I mean, this one is easier to tell because of the color.
Uh-huh. Some people, when they first look at it because of the yellow color, they think it's a banana.
Oh, yeah, that's funny.
How about this one? This
Okay.
one's also kind of easy.
So I'll put this one down here for you. Guess what this is. If you think you got it, write it down in the comments. Otherwise, I'm gonna put it in here. So we turn it around. Is that a man?
Yep.
Is that like it looks like a sumo wrestler man in this version. And then when he gets in here, he loses a little bit of weight. All right, let's jump on to one on your side. Why don't you pick one for us?
Okay. Let's do this one. Okay, so this is one of my favorites. So see if you guys could guess what this is. It's so it looks like maybe a little house. It's got little points. What could it be? So
It does look like a house.
yeah. So if we were to turn this around, it'll reveal itself to be.
I love that one. It's so cool. The red could have given it away
Yeah.
to some of you, and maybe you guessed. Let me know down below. But
Uh-huh.
that's so trippy to me. It's the outside lines that are so cool. Like
Uh-huh.
they're just sticking out, and then
Yeah.
flip it around.
Because we're not used to observing objects this way.
Cool. Okay, I got one.
Okay.
Let's see if you guys can guess what this one is. And if you think you got it, let us know. But I'm gonna reveal here. Oh, I saw it there a little bit, but let's see if I. Oh, you could see. I mean, look at it. It's just a little monkey.
Yep.
That's actually the Blender monkey.
Yeah. So
That's like classic.
Yep. Whenever
throw
you
this
see,
thing in.
Yeah. Whenever you see this online in any video, they're doing a kind of a hey, it was made in Blender.
There it is. So you go from a very stretched monkey. I guess you can see it now. Once you've seen the monkey, you
Yeah.
always see it here.
Yeah.
But look at that.
Yeah.
There he is. I've got one. I think this one's easy, but it's because I've seen it now. I want you guys to see what
This one. Yeah.
this one is.
Yeah.
And so now I'm gonna put this in there.
Oh,
There it is.
That's a peace sign. Yeah.
Well, that's not a peace sign.
Well. Yeah.
Kind
It's
of a peace.
three?
I don't know
Three?
what this is. It's a claw, but maybe this is a peace sign.
Yes. Yeah.
Is this a peace sign in South Korea?
No.
Okay.
It's peace plus one, I guess. Additional piece. So this one's a fun one. Like people usually think it's like a bird or a jet, like an airplane.
It kind of looked like a guy that was like,
Like that's the head right there.
yeah.
Yeah.
That's so cool.
Yeah,
All right.
one of my
One from your side.
Okay. This is another one of my favorites. 50% of the people get it. So let's see if you guys are one of them. So here's a review.
Okay, here's the reveal. That's sick.
Right?
It looks like a white blob, but somehow it's picking up the shadow details in here.
Yup.
But not when you're looking at it. It's
Yeah.
so trippy. This is such a cool one. So one last time there. And down here.
Perfect for Halloween.
I'll do one over here.
Okay.
So I've got this one, and the first time you showed me this one, I was like, I know exactly what that is.
Okay.
And if you guys think you know,
Yeah.
you may have guessed the same thing. I said a rat
Yeah.
because of this thing. It looked like a tail, but when you put it in, that's clearly a little cat.
Yep.
It's Prince Michael.
It is. Prince Michael from the books.
Was it actually Prince Michael, the model from the books?
Yes.
Oh, that's so
yeah,
cool.
I posted.
So you modeled this one.
Yes. So this is purely
Yeah.
King Studio.
It's so weird. Like some reason, the longness of it, the length looks like a mouse or a rat. But
Yep. Because of the color too.
That's very
Yeah.
cool. All right, one from your side.
Okay. So this is a well-known illusion that we've shown in some of our videos before. So let's see if you guys could get it. This is known to be impossible. That's the hint there. Okay, so here we go.
That is the
Yes.
Penrose triangle.
Yeah.
It's called the impossible triangle in other
Yes.
terms. And we did it out of Rubik's Cubes.
Right.
At one point, we did it out of Legos. I would like to switch things up a little bit. So let me know if you guys figure out what this is. It actually looks like a horseshoe in the reflection.
It does,
That's
yeah.
cool. But if
Weird
you
horseshoe.
turn it around, right here,
Says?
it says Zach.
Zach. Yeah.
That would be me. We're now selling this in the merch store as well as this shirt. And no, I'm just kidding. But that'd be kind of cool if we could send those out somehow.
Yeah,
Or
don't-
like maybe upload it so people can print them.
Yeah, they just need a cylindrical surface. They
Yeah.
just don't know how to make that.
Oh, well, we should talk about that. It's over there.
This was actually the test item I was using. If you guys could see it. The only issue with this was that it's very fuzzy. So if you were to put an object
Oh yeah,
in
it's
it,
barely showing up. You tried the mug as well.
well,
Yeah,
I mean,
that's-
you could start to see
You
it.
could see it, but
Yeah.
we were at one point even testing these chairs,
Yes.
and we actually had big success with this. We didn't want to have a whole video with a chair on the table. So the solution that you found online was actually genius. What is this stuff?
Yeah, so these are called flexible mirrors.
You guys can see yourselves here. Boom.
Yeah, it's so cool.
Whoa. All right, let's continue with these. You've got one more here.
Yeah.
And then he's got some surprise ones that I've
I
never
do.
seen.
Yeah. Here's another one. Okay, so
That is a funky shape.
it is. It looks like a mushroom maybe, or maybe like a little tree.
And I'm bummed the first time you showed me I didn't get exactly what it was.
Yeah. Yeah. So this
Yeah,
is-
because it's so obvious. Do you
Yeah.
want to reveal it?
yeah. Let's reveal it. So any Zach King fans?
If you're a fan, you should have been able to pick that up.
yeah. There you go.
It rolled in the intro in front of you. We wanted to see if that would give you a hint. He's been wearing it this entire
Yeah.
time. So that's actually a cool reference though,
Yeah.
because it's inverted and that's essentially what it looks like there. So when you get it down here,
There you go.
boom.
Z.
That's cool.
It's our
Sweet.
logo. Yeah.
This one is what should be in the merch shop. A smaller
Yes.
version. So Kijan has 4 different sculptures that I've never seen.
Right.
You want to pull them up?
Yeah, for sure. Here we go.
Do you think I'm gonna guess them all?
You might get 3 of them. They're very easy, except for one that's a little bit tricky. Let's see if you could guess.
Oh, that's so easy. I literally was watching a movie and I saw the trailer for this yesterday. So
Yeah.
this one is
It's a little.
I've got it.
Yeah. What is it?
I mean, it's Pikachu.
Yes.
In the new movie, it's like Detective Pikachu.
Yeah,
I mean, it's so much more defined in the mirror. That's awesome.
for sure. So it's a little winking Pikachu.
Oh, that's so cute.
It's very adorable. What do you think that is?
Oh, well, I'm gonna see if everyone can get this.
Okay.
Let us know if you can get what this is.
It's fairly easy.
Yeah, it is easy. It's a
Yeah,
car.
it's a car, but when you see the reveal though, it's like whoa.
Oh, whoa. That is so. That's not the angle of the car that I saw at all, though.
Yeah. You don't know what to expect until you actually see
Like
the solution.
it looks totally
Right.
profile, but
Uh-huh.
that's like a front view.
Yeah.
That's trippy.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I can kind of see it there now.
Yeah.
All right, what else you got?
Okay. Can you guess
I
what
have
that is?
no idea what that is.
Really?
No.
Oh, that's good. So here
Let's
we
see.
go. Let's see if the audience could get it.
Oh, I see it. I get it now. That's on a different lens. I get it because lens. Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah.
it's a camera.
yeah. It's a camera. Yeah.
I was thinking Star Wars for a second. Like I was like, is it a messed up Darth Vader?
This is by far my favorite.
I mean, I think I know what it is, but I'm confused.
Okay.
Like it's not iconic. Is it iconic?
Well-
Looks like a factory. Here, let's.
Like that's the smoke.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that looks like a factory to me.
Oh, okay. I could see that.
Or it looks like a cake with a birthday candle. I'm not sure. Is that what it is?
People think it's like a torch when they first see it.
Okay.
Yeah. So if we turn this around, let's see if you could see it.
Oh, I see it.
You see it?
Yep. Does anyone else see it? Right here.
You've seen it in the
Thor's hammer?
Yes.
Yes.
You've seen
Okay.
it in the movies.
I'm glad you didn't paint this brown.
Yeah.
That would have been obvious.
Yes. I was kind of thinking about that, but
That's
I'm like, no.
trippy.
Yeah.
So that's all the illusions we got here for you today. I want to give a huge thanks to Kijan for making these. Give him a thumbs up down in the comments. And also don't forget to let us know how you did on guessing all of these. If you got them right or you got a couple wrong, let us know which ones. And if you give us a little like on this video, that'll actually signal to us that you enjoyed it. And we may actually make a part 2. He's got a bunch of
might.
ideas.
Yeah, I have a lot of ideas, yeah.
Different kind of mirrors. I'm not gonna give too much away. 50,000 likes and Kijan gets a free lunch.
Cool. All right. Let's get me a free lunch, guys.
Cut to him at Ruth's Chris, like downing a nice meal.
Steak.
Because you're like, you didn't say where. And if you're curious to make some of these yourself and you want to see how Kijan made them, we're gonna show you that right now. But first, other videos here, subscribe right here. All right.
So here we have a 3D software called Blender. We build a reflective mirror inside the scene, and then we load in an object that we would like to make anamorphic. And then Blender has these things called modifiers, and we could use one of them to basically deform the object so that it looks correct in the cylindrical reflection.
'Twas the night before Christmas, when all through the house the children were dreaming of Saint Nick's whereabouts. But the jolly old elf was not feeling so merry, for he was quite allergic to gluten and dairy. Needing a replacement, he knew who to ring. He turned to his wife and said, "FaceTime Zach King." To cancel Christmas would be quite tragic, so Zach promptly volunteered his magic. Ready to visit his first house of the night, he was surprised to find no chimney in sight. Santa's job was not easy, he started to see. But now on to presents. How hard could that be? As he looked through the list of naughty and nice, he didn't know which names to search on the device. Not wanting to waste time on the riddle at play, he said to himself, "A present's a present, any which way." Tipping the tree, he caused a great clatter. The children sprang from their beds to see what was the matter. Trying to make amends, Zach showed them what he had brought. But the children shook their heads, for those weren't the gifts they sought. But there was something else that Zach had failed to see. Santa should care for more than what's under the tree. With that thought in mind, Zach looked past the list and realized he could grant their one true wish.
Put your signal on. Stop! Stop!
We're with Howie Mandel today. We're doing some magic, and Howie, I'm gonna walk you through the concept. It's a pet peeve of mine, which is backseat driving. So you're gonna be the backseat driver.
Do you want to know something that's really, truly...
Yes, you're a backseat driver.
I really am.
Oh gosh,
I really am.
For you. What kind of stuff do you yell?
Yellow! Yellow! Oh, you're gonna hate this. This is real. What you see here is not magic. It's me. Stop! 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 Sorry!
All right, so we're gonna jump in and shoot some magic. You ready?
I'm ready. Give me a second. Okay, let's go. Go.
I was already going.
Go. I want to get there, but I want to get there alive, okay? This doesn't look
maybe
familiar.
maybe like you're going the long way. I know a shortcut. Like,
Oh, I know a shorter way. Right, make a right, make a right, make a right. A left.
It says
A
right.
left. Left.
Waze is telling me right. Waze is
I'm
telling me
telling
right,
you left.
Howie.
I know that. Oh, you're right. Right. I'm getting dizzy. Make a U-E here. Make a U-E. A lot wider. You got to go. You're into oncoming. Okay, stop. All
Okay,
right.
so what we'll do for the trick, that's great. All that stuff is
Perfect.
perfect. We'll roll yours for a few seconds. It'll look like we kind of come to a stop.
Okay.
And we can do that 3 times.
Let's do it.
I hope Howie's cool with this, but we're gonna be throwing peanuts all over him. So we're gonna finish cleaning up this mess and then head into Howie's studio to film a video for his TikTok. Oh, it's all in the seatbelt? Oh no. I've been finding peanuts in here for years. Here we go. Yeah!
Nailed it.
So we're about to do a little remake of one of my most popular TikToks, the glass half full trick. So Howie's gonna turn it into cake at the end. So some see this glass as half full, some see it as half empty, but I see it as a piece of cake. I can mouth the beginning and then hand it to you.
Okay.
And you do the last part. But I
Okay.
see it, and you say, but I
Okay.
see it as a piece of cake, and then you're trying to. So some see this glass as half full, some see it as half empty.
I see it as a piece of cake.
Ooh. So some see this glass as half full, some see it as half empty, but I see it as a piece of cake. Nice. Cool. Nice. Love it. With social media, what do you find interesting about that?
I'm fascinated. What I love is trying to figure out what it is that any human being will respond to.
That was a lot of fun. I think Howie didn't mind getting a bunch of peanuts being thrown on him, so that was good news. I want to show you guys the final video that we made with him, so here it is.
Left.
Waze is telling me right.
Green. Go.
I was
Go.
already...
Yellow! I know a shorter way. Right. Make a right. Make a right. This is not the street we should be on. Can I drive? Stop! When I said stop here, I meant
Howie,
there.
you're driving me nuts.
We've got illusion and we've got magic. What's up, everybody? I am so excited to show you some of my favorite 3D printed illusions today. For the last couple years, I've been really intrigued watching how people are 3D printing a lot of items, including props, small utilities, and a 3D printing company, Lowellsbot, sent me a bunch of printers earlier this year, so I started really getting involved in the 3D printing process, modeling some of my own items. I stumbled upon some awesome 3D printed illusions, which I'm gonna show you today, starting with one of my favorites. This is one of my favorites right here, and you can see it is an impossible triangle made possible by how you look at the angle. When you line it up correctly, it looks awesome. Speaking of triangles, this is called the Penrose triangle, and you can see here, if I even just move it slightly, it still looks like all these boxes are connected in that impossible triangle orientation, but immediately when you break the illusion from the angle, you know, it's shattered. Now, this illusion I actually use as a coin holder on my desk, and if you look closely from our lower camera, when you look dead on the cylinder, it's actually 2 faces, which you've probably seen illusions of this where the vase is actually a face. It's fun that it's an illusion that also has a little bit of a practical value of keeping change on my desk. There are a lot of items that I 3D print that actually help me in my everyday life. For example, my office doorknob broke, and instead of going to the store and spending 25 bucks on a new handle set, I actually 3D printed a little bit of a goofy print, which is a cat. And for some reason, I printed it upside down, and now I have an upside down cat as my door handle. Another thing we've been 3D printing a lot are these little GoPro mounts. So when we're doing Nerf battles, which we do a lot of at the studio, you get a pretty cool kill cam shot. Should we get some cool kill cam shots? Yes or no? Yes or no? I say yes. Ben. This is kind of goofy, but I actually use little stands for some of my devices when I'm in the office. So iPad stand, phone stand, and I actually take these on airplanes a lot too because it's hard to mount them on the seat back in front of you. Recently, I crashed my RC plane. I actually cracked the front plastic piece, so I 3D printed a brand spanking new one in blazing blue color. But then I crashed it again. It's been 3 crashes in 3 days. Don't tell Aaron. I needed some light switches, so I switched all of them to Lego base plate light switches. Got a little key holder outside my office. And a simple one that actually has saved my boosted board from getting dinged up is a little front plastic piece. It's this front piece right here. So it helps guard when you're hitting curbs, which actually happens a lot. This next illusion I'm gonna show you involves a gumball that can walk up the stairs. And similar to all the other illusions I've shown you, and when you get the camera at the right spot, you can make it look like the gumball or the marble went up the stairs. It's actually going down. You may be familiar with 3D printing, but if you're not, it's a process where you take a spool of plastic and put it through a very, very hot nozzle that melts it, and a computer is telling it how to build the model properly. And it layers the melted plastic all the way from the bed and the base of the printing machine to the end and top of your model. This is a fun illusion because it's several pieces that go together. There's even gears inside that allow this to spin. Let me show you what it does. It somehow defies everything your mind thinks is possible. A straight line going through a curved little silhouette cutout. These have to be some of my all-time favorite illusions. They only work in the mirror. All right, so here's how these mirror illusions work. Let's do this one. You've got square in real life, and then check out the mirror reflection. Got a circle. That is crazy. What? Got a circle. What? So when you put these circles in the mirror, you get a nice square and a hexagon. Just to prove this is really a reflection. You may know Belgian Ben, and he modeled and 3D printed some custom letters for me. So here's this first one. It says magic to illusion. He also modeled my name, which is pretty sweet, Zach King. Just like that. I'm actually mailing out 5 of these. Today I'm gonna show you inside my Nerf fortress, and if that's not enough for you, I'm gonna show you inside my Nerf collection, which is insane. And to kick us off in the right spirit here, we're gonna go have some fun with this. You guys down for a dart competition?
Oh yeah.
Gonna have you guys catch as many as possible.
What do we win?
$5. Winner gets $5. What? 5. Who has the most? What?
I think you were kind of cheating. I don't know. Comment below if you guys think that's cheating. I'll give it to you, but I think that was cheating. This thing is awesome.
It's a skit.
So, to explain to you why there's an amazing Nerf fortress in the studio right now, I've got to go back about 6 months to give you the full history.
Wait! Okay, now, from the beginning.
Hit it, boys.
It all started when I missed a flight to San Francisco. So now I had a full free day in my schedule, and I decided let's surprise the team with a Nerf battle. This car is wobbly. So I went to the store and I bought an entire boatload of Nerf blasters. Actually, it was a carload. When I got back to the studio, the team opened the car and they were like, whoa, no way. Should we so much.
You have to load those up.
Jaden, what?
And we're gonna get ready for a Nerf battle.
So we proceeded to have a very epic battle. And when we were done, we were like, that was really fun. That was the moment things started to snowball out of control, because pretty soon we were talking about getting 1 shipping container. Then we were talking about a 2nd shipping container, and then pretty soon we had a 40-foot container added on top of that. We did a couple months of construction, painting, welding. We installed them in the studio, and that leads us to here. So now I want to give you guys the grand tour. I'm so excited to show you around because it's amazing. This is the living space area here, but let me show you my office. So this is my office space. We literally moved it all in yesterday, so I need a chair still. I need keyboard and mouse for my computer. I don't know where that went. So my office is kind of like a secret bunker where, you know, if you're playing a game, President's bunker, you gotta get in here. You gotta go fast, you gotta get the screen monitors for security. You've got these little extra windows, a little bit more too. But you got these extra windows you can blast out of. You can open it up in an emergency. But let's say, oh no, someone's coming over here. You gotta shut that, but you gotta escape through the top. There's a hatch. Come on, move it over. That brings us to the crow's nest. On either side of the crow's nest are two opposing balconies. One is attached to a spiral staircase. The other has a ladder and a rock wall, kind of an army net on it. Behind me is a ladder with a latch on top that actually goes to a third story for even better vantage points. This is where you come out of. This is the vantage point you get to see. Like I said, if you're afraid of heights, don't come up here. I am afraid of heights, so I'm going back down. Now the crow's nest is attached to the deck that I'm on here. And we noticed when people were up here, they were always crawling around this way here, which was very dangerous. Obviously, because there's an 8-foot drop to a concrete floor. So we added this little army net here. So now if you fall, it's kind of like, oh, I'm good. Oh. But let me go back into the crow's nest here and show you my second favorite feature. Here it is, guys. It's a fireman's pool and we're going down to my favorite spot, the armory. All right, this is the vault. Let's get a little wider. So, this room is probably heaven to you if you are a fan of Nerf like I am. The amount of blaster, it's blasters on blasters on blasters in here. In the Nerf world, you have two types of blasters. You've got dart blasters, which are the long little foam pieces, and then you have the rounds, which are the yellow circular ones. This modulus has one of my favorite sounds. Listen to it. Woo! That takes me back to the rival wall. Let me show you some of those. These are rivals here. I think this is my favorite brand of Nerf when it comes to the design and how well that they blast. You may be looking at this wall going like, why are you going for the smallest one on the wall? But this is actually really effective. It's great during a little battle. So you're gonna cock it back there and then load the round. And you can put 5 rounds in this model. Let me show you how far this goes. Let's move down. Whew. That was lucky. Let me see if I can do that again. Oh, snap! Third time's the charm, huh? Lame. There are a ton of cool features to this fort. You've got giant crates of Nerf boxes of mags, rounds, modulus pieces, a rock wall. But my favorite feature by far that was installed just a couple weeks ago is above me. Let me show you the best installation we added. That is the best part. Now what's really cool is I'm actually partnering with Nerf to create their new web series, and I'll share links with you guys soon when that's ready. But in the meantime, I'd love you guys to comment down below your favorite Nerf blaster, as well as comment if you would like to come join us at the studio in the future to play a Nerf battle here. I don't have details yet, but I'll keep you updated. In the meantime, I'm gonna go play with this. Bye guys! Hey everybody, welcome to Magic of the Month for March. Roll the videos.
As you can tell, I haven't made a ton of magic videos this month, and it's because I've been a little bit busy. But on a serious note, my wife and I are foster parents, which means we have kids who will come into our home for a period of time, and they'll either, you know, go home to their family or go to another family and be adopted. And my wife and I are really blessed and excited to be finalizing the adoption of our oldest son. And so we're doing the paperwork right now, and we're about to go to court on that, and we're excited to show you his face. We've never revealed his face to you guys for privacy reasons. You may know I had a biological son, Liam, over the summer. Life with two of them is just insane. So, actually, are you half married? Just asking. Okay, I think he means, am I married? Of course, yes, I'm married. I guess I just answered that in the last story about how we're adopting. Do you work at Walmart? There was a TikTok video that shows you working at Walmart putting stuff on shelves. Okay, this comment has been coming up everywhere I go. Someone actually even just asked me live in person if I work at Walmart. I don't understand what's going on. Question number 3, you should collab with Peter McKinnon because he also has some magic background and he's a photographer, cinematographer as well, so it should be fun. That would be awesome. We've actually already collabed with him a little bit. He came to the studio, we had a giant Nerf battle, he got to check out the fortress. If you want to see that video, I'll link to his page right here. What's your favorite mobile game? Answer in the next video, please. Love from India. First of all, love you guys all down in India as well. I don't game on my phone or barely on a PC. Here's the thing, I have diapers to change and things to do that don't involve me having my own entertainment. The time I get away is when I'm in the bathroom, and that's me time. That is my extent of me time. When you're a parent, you'll get it. Hi Zach, what's your favorite kind of candy? It doesn't matter what kind of candy brand it is. My favorite, it's gotta be sour. I love that sweet and sour mix, so anything Sour Patch, sour Skittles. I would say send me some, but I actually don't eat anything that comes through the fan mail. It's been, there's been some weird stuff. Were you here when someone sent us actual poop, like cake? It was not actually cake. Yeah.
It was actually poop?
Yeah, it was actually, actually human. So let me know down below if you have any questions for me to answer at the end of the next video for the magic of the month of April. I'll see you guys soon around the internet. Okay, I have to apologize because over the years I've done a really bad job at vlogging in the traditional sense. See, I get to go to so many cool cities, travel all around the world, and I'm usually so fast in there for production and out the next day that I don't get to like experience the city, and then I also just don't film much of my time in the city. But there's so many cool things that I get to see and that get to happen on those trips. So I wanna take you with me. I hope you guys are ready. Let's do our first trip together. We're gonna go to San Francisco. So for this first trip, we're gonna drive from our studio in LA up to closer to Santa Cruz, where we're gonna shoot with a lighthouse called Pigeon Point. We made it to Pigeon Point. We're trying to find the best shot. That's this way we go down?
Yeah.
Okay, that in sandals. Oh. All right, we're on set of our next location. Let me show you what we got buried over here. This is gonna be our prop. For our next video. Let me show you what's inside. So we've had this idea to shoot with this lighthouse, Pigeon Point, for over a year now. So to create the lighthouse itself, Kijan on our team modeled this in a computer. We 3D printed it. We did the design, Noah did the finishing paint and prep work and all the little gluing and details that needed to be added. And they went to such fine detail that the light actually works. So the concept is that I'm an old-timey lighthouse keeper, and I realized the bulb is dead. So I grabbed the lighthouse in forced perspective, pull off and unscrew the top, and then change the battery and put a new one in, and it lights up and goes back into the spot. We're gonna be shooting this video right at dusk. And the reason we want it dark is so that we can actually have this light play practically on camera. But today, the one crazy part is the wind is a lot stronger than we expected.
Very excited on the shoot. We got some wind issues, but I think we're gonna be fine.
So that's gonna be a problem. It's gonna change the way that we're doing the lighthouse handoff today.
Do you think we're gonna drop it?
I'm gonna say no.
No!
Oh no. Oh no. I'm a little nervous because the sun's going down so quickly, and we just started shooting, so this is our golden hour that we want. It's beautiful.
It's our golden minute.
But we have like a minute.
We're good.
Ready? Here we go.
Position me.
All right, that is the one video down for San Fran. Now to the city! To the city!
Now, we couldn't go to San Francisco and not shoot with the Golden Gate Bridge, but I've always wondered, why is it called the Golden Gate Bridge? Because it's like red. So we came up with this fun concept that would explain, like, maybe back in the day it was golden and a painter came up and was painting a mural of it, but he spilled the red paint all over, and when he peeled it off, it was actually stuck somehow to the bridge in the background. So that's the concept we're trying to make. The challenging part about this video is finding the right angle of the bridge. You know, on camera, we need it to really read as red as the final shot. And we were just battling sunlight, going, you know, the first location we went to was actually backlit, which wasn't really working for us. So we drove to the other side of the bridge and just continued to walk around until we got really close.
All right, here we go, here we go.
So we're just figuring out how exactly to get the shot where we have the painting knock over perfectly and the paint look like it spills and not have Zach like cover up what we're trying to show.
I hope I don't get sent to Alcatraz.
All right, that's a wrap, everybody. Good job. We got a sweet video, and now on to the next location. I'm a conductor this morning of this little trolley in San Francisco. We found a beautiful view. We've got the Golden Gate Bridge back there. The video is that you see a trolley going up a little hill, and then all of a sudden it starts like steaming. It can't quite get there. It doesn't have enough power. So I, the conductor, jump out of the trolley, run closer in perspective, pull it, and then wind it up, give it power again like it's a wind-up toy, put it back on the track, and it goes up the hill. And then it loops. It always loops.
So these cable cars are iconic to San Francisco. Not only are they like cool looking, but they're going up really steep hills, which transport like 7.5 million people around the city every year, which is amazing. These cable cars apparently weigh 15,000 pounds, which is anywhere from 1 to 2 elephants, but apparently they're no problem for me to pick up.
We are trying to get the angle of this miniature right. The perspective tricks always take a while, like never feels right, and then when you get it in the right spot, all of a sudden like you know it's correct, but it could take hours to get it right. Feel real good about that run. Oh! Oh! All right, well.
Well, that was the last
I think we were forced to make that the last one. All right, guys, we got it. It's a wrap. All right. That's better. Come back.
So while I was in San Francisco, I learned that there was a museum called the Exploratorium that actually was dedicated to illusions and science, and so I had to obviously go and check it out.
Oh. All right, this place is awesome, and I can't wait to show you around. So I've done a version of this illusion before on a tiny scale, but I love this that it's larger. And so this furniture is oddly shaped, but this is called a cylindrical illusion. So when I sit on it and you look into a cylindrical mirror, it'll actually look correct or somewhat normal to reality. So behind me is a photofluorescent wall where light is captured by a material when the bulb flashes, kind of like a glow-in-the-dark toy. Let me show you. That's, hey, where are you going? So this is an odd one. If you look at this, shut one eye, and you'll see it's rotating a certain direction for you, and then open your eyes and shut the other eye and go back and forth. Does it switch directions for you? All right, this is a floating orb of light, which is not too difficult to learn. You can master this yourself. You can see it'll dance with you, but you probably know by now this is just an illusion. It's created by these giant walls that have holes in them cut at different angles. But one cool reality of this light is if you go here and center up, you can actually see that it's a teleportation device. Let's face it, this is just a transition, so we're gonna move on. All right, this is called the Echo Tube, so don't forget to like and subscribe. All right, copy that. And that goes the same with you guys. I am on top of the fog bridge right now. I want to show you what it looks like when it's turned on. All right, let's cue the fog. All right, so it's so fun hanging out at the Exploratorium. Thanks for having me. I got 2 videos here. If you like illusions, subscribe right there. I'm going home. Thanks for traveling with me today. And let me know down in the comments where you think me and my team should travel to next. We'd love to maybe visit you, see a cool landmark in your area, and make new videos.